Hey guys, Thunderset here, revisiting some new competitive decks to get you ready for the KC Cup. I'm gonna just jump into the tryhard decks. I usually don't. I try to mix in newer decks, but I'm gonna try to focus more on the tryhard decks this KC Cup and just show you a lot of the good decks I'm gonna be testing, because I'm gonna be spending a lot of time doing it anyway, so I might as well share with you guys. So this is a deck I was originally gonna King of Games, but Machina came out and I really liked it, so I just King of Gamed a more Machina focused deck. But this was the first one I wanted to do. It was like a streamlined Desperado with Black Salvo. I obviously wasn't using Fortress. I was using things like Fusilier Dragon, Jinzo, Temperance, and obviously Chaos Levineers. So with Heavy Starter, all you need is one of those cards I just named, like Jinzo or Temperance. Those are very good additions to this deck. It's really whatever you want to go with. I've also run Fusilier Dragon to good success in this deck, so don't be afraid to do that. Of course, we're running 3 Black Salvo, which gives us a pretty rich synchro pool, but if you feel it's not rich enough, because I'm only really using 2 level 7s, and those are your most common synchros, you could switch out something like the Vermilion Dragon Mech for another 7 if you want to, like a Zeta or something, but I feel these are really the only 2 7s you want most of the time, so I stuck them in there. And we're still using the Orcust draw power, so that's a good way to set up your Salvo with your Horror and your Return. Also, Fortress is a great way to set up Salvo, because he'll special summon, throw away himself and a Harp, then you normal summon your Salvo. You have 2 very strong monsters on the field, so it's just great, guys. And obviously with the Levineer, all our monsters are dark except for a few Earth Boys, but it gives you a good little boss monster. You get a discard from their hand. Usually you won't want to use that, you just want the 3k body, but it works out really well. And then of course Super Team Buddy Force, just synergy across the board with all these machines, works out really well. Sorry, I'm deleting all these cards eventually, but very strong deck, guys. With Heavy Starter, Desperado is just absolutely bananas, because it's really easy to fill in 2 level 5 or higher monsters who are useful to you and not breaking you, even though Chaos Levineer can brick you. Other things like Jinzo could too, but it's still worth it. And Fortress is definitely not a brick, especially in this deck with only 3 traps, 3 spells. So very strong deck. I expect this deck to just breeze through the first round. I might not let it complete the first round, even though it's fully capable, just to try out more decks and see how things are going. So I hope you guys enjoy the replays. Oh, and of course it's an excuse to use my boy Desperado with Heavy Starter. So absolutely love it, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, Paradox. Here we go. Going second. He has no extra deck. He has no sleeves. He has no mat. This guy has no personality. Here, we have some Salvos. Nothing to really do with him. He's running Metaphys. Sets his whole field. We get Orchestrated Return. He reveals his Metaphys Dimension. We get that +2 plus that Harp in the graveyard. Here comes that Harp out of the graveyard for a Black Rose White. We could have gone with Samurai Destroyer, but I'm feeling froggy, because now he only has 1 card left in his hand, guys. We still get to bring Symbol out. Symbol pokes him. We have follow-up plays in a synchro with draw power. Absolutely crazy. Here he gets an Aloof Lupine, throws away a Tyrant Dragon and a Nephthys. That's going to help us bring out our Barrel Dragon. We pop that Aloof Lupine. He scoops for us. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are versus Yugimoto. Dual level up. Using Heavy Starter. Have a Desperado, a Recycler, and another Desperado, and a No Curse. So, with just... We're fighting for higher, by the way. With just Recycler and No Curse Return, we have it live. So we're going to normal summon our Recycler, throw away Harp. Harp's going to special summon Symbol. Symbol is fuel for our return. That's our +2s, guys. Didn't really help us virtually at all. We probably could have summoned our Fortress, but we don't. He hits us with barely 1200. So we're not too worried. Here we get to return again, throw it down, 2 Super Team Buddy Forces, use our Black Salvo. That's going to be a Black Rose Wipe. What did we hit? We hit a Wall of D and a spell card, I believe. It was the for hire spell card. And now we get our Fortress. Now we get Symbols. to bring out Harp, and that's lethal with 2 Super Team Buddy Forces in the background waiting. Absolutely crazy stuff, guys. Okay, here's Jade and Yuki going second. It's got a pretty cool Blue Eyes mat there. But Desperado will defeat Blue Eyes. Here he's actually using Counter Fairy. So he searches Sanctuary of the Sky, sets. So you know he's got some counter traps down there, but what are we gonna do? We gotta make the plays anyway. So we throw away our Harp. He counter traps, but that's okay, because we can bring out our symbols and set our Super Team Buddy Force Unite, as well as poke him for some damage. So not a bad turn. Here he's gonna special summon Uranus, special summon Hyperion, destroy my Super Team Buddy. That was really the wrong target to hit, because we're gonna just use it on symbols to bring out our fortress. And when you destroy Super Team Buddy Force Unite, you get to set it right again. He's ties up binds and attacks our fortress first. Very, very wrong move, because we get to destroy Hyperion before he even touches us. Now we normal summon our Harp. We get that fortress right back out. Fortress is gonna swing at Uranus, die to Spike Shield with Chain, but his effect will let us destroy that monster, freeing up his life points to be hit for lethal. Absolutely great stuff, guys. Okay, little Yugi. We're going second. He's trying to get that dual level up. No sleever map for this guy. He's not trying to flex. Here we have a Fortress and a Desperado and a Salvo and a Harp. This is a very sick hand, guys. We're fighting Slowbooks. They're gonna take forever for a very weak single banish. That is not what it used to be. So yeah, you know we're gonna cream this guy. He's doing the whole Slowbook setup, getting everything set up. Now he's gonna summon a Silent Magician from his blue boy. There she is, sets a back row. But he didn't set up 3 into his back row, so it's not gonna work out. We use Fortress. He discards himself and a Harp. Salvo's gonna special summon that Harp into our boy Samurai Destroyer. Now he's going to Spellbook of Fate, flip us face down on our Samurai Destroyer. But we're not done yet. We're gonna use Okust Horror to bring out our symbol. Symbol's gonna kamikaze into the Silent Waifu. Now our Fortress swings over her. That brings out the real Silent Waifu, guys, level 8. We're gonna get a cutscene. Rare treat. Super old cutscene from when she was new. I think she was a... I don't know what she was. I don't think she was a box card. She might be a structure deck. But anyway, we're gonna pop her with our Desperado. Nice and easy. Now our Slowbook friend here has to make a 2-card comeback. But he has a Book of Secrets, and that's gonna give him Blue Boy. So that is how you come back. But it's going to be pretty tough, because remember, Samurai Destroyer is not floodgated. He's going to be right back, face up, hitting them. Crazy, crazy strong monsters. It's all just a matter of time now. Even Fortress, you target him, I'm going to discard. He's going to destroy something if you swing over him. It's just such an impressive field of just monsters, guys. So he banishes our Samurai Destroyer. Not much that's really going to do. Here we're using Jinzo instead of Levianeer. Levianeer might have actually been a little better, because we would have been a little closer to summoning him, and we didn't have to worry about traps. But yeah, like I said, Temperance, Levianeer, Fusilier Dragon, all that stuff, very, very good. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing New Kaiba. Going second. New Kaiba, let's see what he's got for us. We're using Heavy Starter, pointing to our brains for the big brain plays. He's using Ultimate Dragons. So like I said, we will use Fusilier sometimes, we'll use Jinzo sometimes, we'll use Temperance. Temperance is a very good one. And I'm using Levianeer, because I just got Levianeer and I want to try him out in this deck, since he is summonable. But obviously Fusilier works just as well. He's level 7, and counts as Heavy Starter, and you can normal summon him, so it works out great. Here we're using our Okust. We use some draw power, Super Team Buddy Force, spam the field, thin the deck, very good stuff. Use our Super Team Buddy Force in the battle phase for our Barrel Dragon to destroy his Blue Eyes White Dragon. So, he has a Deep Eyes of White Dragon. Why am I pausing? Because had I just waited till his Blue Eyes destroyed that and brought my Desperado Barrel Dragon in an attempt to use that, I would have had to use the Super Team Buddy Force anyway, because he would have been able to destroy my Desperado like he does here. So, doesn't work out very well for us. Now it's going to Treacherous. That, his own boy, very weird play. And that destroys the rest of my cards. He probably should have just kept swinging with that monster. Anyway, we used our Symbol Skeleton, bring out our Cursed Harp, use our Recycler to throw away a Jinzo. We're using a Jinzo here too, so this deck was just probably even before Fortress was coming out. And Fortress would have been even better to dump, because then we would have just needed another monster. We would have brought him right out. Here he uses a Cosmo Brain. We use a Barrel Dragon to finish him off. Great stuff. Here we use the No Cursed. Orchestrated Return for more draw power. Then we had Salvos and Synchro Plays and just all sorts of madness. Great stuff, guys. So, this deck is very strong. It's going to breeze me through the first stage if I so choose. I might get to like 17 or something and then try a new deck from 17 to 20, because it might be a little harder from there. And I already know this deck kills it. So, you know, this deck isn't that hard to build, guys. It's pretty affordable. I hope you got all your Salvos. Maybe you dug for the cursed monsters. You already have Desperado. Go for it, guys. It's such a strong deck. You're virtually never seeing Cocteus or things like that anymore, so it works out great. Hope you guys are enjoying and doing well in the KC Club, and thanks for watching.